Yo, 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 what is up, my dudes? I haven't said it in a long time. I hope people still remember this meme. I think it was Patton who started it, if I'm not wrong. I posted a link to the song in the chat. Okay, so, Deckgame today. It may be, I said it in the last video that I want to change the format. I still plan on doing that, but since I'm doing it live, I may do it a bit different since we have the time to play more than 1 or 2 games, you know, so we may do it a bit different here, but the plan for the video episodes is still to do 2 games per deck, but for now at least that's the plan. So what is the deck that we're gonna play today? A black screen. Interesting. Hello? There we go. There we go. This is the deck. Red 4 unspec. Mostly, I don't remember who sent it in. Mostly units that you don't see very often. Certainly some interesting choices. Personally, I would love to at least change some veterancy, especially when it comes down to the Pongay 2 and the J8C. But overall, it's an interesting deck. What is? Oh, that's the medium Hydra. Okay, I wasn't sure if that's the high end one. Okay, I guess the high end one is a prototype. I didn't even know. I only focus on medium tanks. This 75 points, C72 M1. This is just a bad unit, you know. This is not like some of the other units who are just underused, but perfectly fine to use. But the 75 points T72 M1s that are used by several factions, those are just straight up bad for the price. Like, bad. TADB is fine, but the T72 is just like, look at this. For the same price, you gain an extra RPM, off-road speed, and a missile, stabilized missile, and lose the optics. True, losing the optics is awkward, but I'd always trade the medium optics for an extra RPM for when it comes to medium tanks of this class. It seems like you said nice meme. Alright. So that's yeah. For most are interesting. Low on recon, not a lot of recon we have. The MITV is also just straight up bad. Congress M vehicle is okay, unfortunately also downwetted. M is interesting. Delphin is fun, but the thing with the Delphin is you need some. They're basically just flying tanks, and not tanks in a sense of SC-25T where they can tank so many missiles, but tanks in a sense of meat shields. I'm not gonna change anything just yet. I will after the first game, but for the first game I won't change anything yet. SC-25K is not amazing, but certainly not horrible. Leisha 90 can be nice. The problem is not necessarily that I have Leisha 90, but the fact that they overlap with the Formosa. They're pure town fighting infantry, and you only really need either. That's a bit unfortunate as well. Oops. So let's go ranked and see if we can find someone. I noticed you turned off your infantry LMG sometimes. What's the reason for that? Not wanting to point us if I open fire or something? Sometimes, yes. Especially when it comes to recon squads. That's most of the time why you, especially... Okay, let me put it this way. If the infantry is at the edge of a town or at the edge of a forest, or if they're recon infantry somewhere spotting, then most of the time it's so they don't just open fire and immediately get spotted. The other reason, which is most commonly when the infantry is fighting in forests, is that infantry cannot fire its MG and anti-tank weapon at the same time. So when you engage enemy infantry or vehicles in the forests, turning off the MG guarantees that they will instantly fire at enemy vehicles if they're in range and line of sight. Osakasa. So because what happens very often is if you fight enemy infantry in forests and have fire support behind your infantry, you will or decent players will very often engage the enemy infantry with their infantry, make the enemy infantry use DMG, and then engage it with the vehicles, basically sponging with your infantry, so that the enemy infantry will not shoot at your vehicles unless they micro. But even if they micro it, so that as soon as you see the vehicle, they will right click on with their infantry shooting in your vehicle, it's still gonna take a while to do, of course. And depending on what your fire support is and looks like, they may already be stunned or dead by then. I hope that wasn't a too convoluted way of saying it. There's also a video. Hold up. I can just. There's a video on my channel. I'll just link it in chat if I find it in time, that you can watch later or now or whenever or ignore. Yeah, I made a short video just like 9 months ago or something. You're very welcome. I should probably make like some FAQ that people can just click on that answers questions like that. Alright, Young Loch Day. Does he know that he's fighting me? Who knows? Whatever. Let's not tell him. Could be fun. We're gonna try to sneak around this. We have artillery. Actually, this is fine. This is a small map, so the 15,000 meter range is not that big of a deal here. Let's get some OSAS. 1 minute, please. We don't have any smoke, and this is gonna make this a bit awkward. Let's get a Congress M4 here as well. Let's get some T-80Bs. T-34s to sponge. Get also like a Perota there. These for defending the left. Sure, let's get 2 of these for the town. Let's hope they can get in there. Honestly, I think I will start with one just for the smoke, as stupid as it may sound. But I think I kind of have to. Some more infantry just for sponging as well. Unfortunately, we have only. If I had the cheap supply truck, I may start with one for the Ponge too, but we can't. Let's get another T-80B. And honestly, let's get another squad. Honestly, like a Perota or even cheap infantry in MR40s isn't really horrible. The MR40 is so cheap. I think the basic Q as well. Sometimes it can be nice. Alright. I don't think I have any recon for the front line, but honestly we don't need it. I think we'll be fine. Also, in case you know, howitzers have half, or artillery in general has half the aim time when firing smoke. Although I don't think that's the case with MLRS systems. I don't think so. Honestly, I never tested. I should know that. That's something that might be good to know. 2S1 is trash. Yeah, it's not really great. It's but the rate of fire or the aim time is okay for this. Wherefore you gonna know. There's a spot to land. Get an Osa here just in case. Oh, Ponge 2, you're a bit too far back. I forgot to tell you what to do. This I want to smoke here. That's a tiger. No, that's a Fennec, right? He's playing Scandi. Oh no, he's playing this is Landshot. Nice, Osa. Let's get another one of you just for the smoke. Ah shit, they're getting panicked. That's a 2A4 or 2A1, something of that sort. Don't shoot with your RPK. 2A4 it is. Oh, automatic. Let's put a smoke wall up here for defensive purposes. Okay, we're shooting with those a bit already. Only one of viewing is engaging. Go shoot at the one in the open, you're gonna get wrecked. Just watched. Oh my god, and the splash damage is also stunning the Fallschirmjäger who are in the town. This is crazy, man. Get a supply truck. You're of Cobras. Ah, no, okay. I was gonna hunt down the automatic with the TADB. But yeah. Oh, that's a Milan too. But just as any good Milan does, it's just gonna miss. Let's get some more for the town here. Oh, there's a Fuchs Milan. Okay, that's a transport of the Milan squad. Got it. Nice. There's a 2A4. We missed. It's fine. Put you a bit further back so you don't accidentally get one shot or something. So Wargame hidden set spread sheet still accurate? No. Not for most stuff. It is probably for stuff like the way Rekit works and stuff like that, but especially when it comes to weapon stats, like rate of fire of MGs, DPS, etc. It's horribly outdated and do not rely on this at all. For general mechanics, it should be accurate for the most part. If you want proper stats, go search for... Oh no, that's an automatic. Go search for the armory tool. Yes, I also made a short video about it. Or actually, I think it's a long video, a lot longer than I originally wanted it to be, but it can give you a decent look. Let's just search for armory tool. Turn you. I want you to first and foremost to reset. Okay, just look at this. They're gonna get absolutely wrecked. It's just crazy. And now we can snipe. Oh no, they're shooting at. I want you to shoot at that. For most, obviously, with this, the optics allow me to spot the automatic and kill it. I lost line of sight. Oh no, I didn't. Hey Sar, what's up? It's Lars. Oh, it's late. I thought about telling it to bomb Lars. I'm gonna lose this plane as well. No, he turned. Oh no, I think he was expecting me to go for it. I didn't even realize he had another automatic. In which case, I probably would not have gone for this. Do I have another one on the way? I do not. Can put you into this bush there. The automatic is kind of annoying. Let's see if you can get this conquers. I could just... The fob is probably somewhere here. Let's just fire in there. Okay, now he's deciding to do something on this side. Oh, it's on 1 HP. Oh no. Okay, it wasn't one. There it is. That's that. Oh, das ist nicht gut. That's not good. Oh, did I sideshot that murder? I might have. I think I think I sideshot it twice, getting it down to 1 HP. Oh right, automatic. I shouldn't be so aggressive with the Number 24. Did I not get another CV? Apparently I did not. I lost the Congress. I think there's a Leopard 1 recon that was there, right? Yeah. Alright, let's try something. CF 104? No! Can't do that. It's just gonna murder my planes one after the other. Oh no, he evac Winchester. Lucky for me. Did I just... What was firing from here? Oh, DOs are there. Oh. One landed on it. Good enough. Now CV, I still need to buy a CV. Right. Don't have the points because I decided to meme on the automatic instead. Yep, you're right on time. One for most with 5 point transports with 2 front armor. Generally, yes. The problem is just when I have something behind to deal with those transports as well, or the La Caperota, then it's not really that easy. In forests, it's generally a lot easier to deal with Formosa, but in towns, not so much. Because with the way line of sight works there, it's a lot easier to just ignore those 2-pointers. Or the 2-pointers also have to get in range of fire support that is behind the town in order to have even a chance of firing at the Formosa. Now let's get that CV finally. Join this town. So that's where the infantry was in, the recon infantry. Yeah, got it. Let's get you back again. The ADBs are pretty nice. The optics are of course sometimes an annoyance. Gapard. Hold up. Someone messaged me. No. Hello, Discord. There we go. Ooh, luckily those were base Panzergrunts. That would have been a dead T-80. Get another CV. Oh, let's get an MI8 next. Although, no, there's no point. It's gonna die anyways. But there's any chance of it firing the guns. Let's turn you off. Glad you took my red front spec. It's not a real deck, just... Yeah, no, that's perfectly fine. They don't have to be real decks that you made or something. In fact, I would be surprised if all of those or some of those were real decks. Look at the Lars too. Literally did nothing. No morale damage, no actual damage. Like, at times it's as effective as something like a Flamen, at other times it's like this where it does literally nothing. Except to waste ammo. It's so inconsistent. It's not really bad, but just very, very inconsistent and frustrating at times. In fact, it would also be a unit that is somewhat fitting for this deck series. You know, not really a bad unit, but generally just somewhat underperforming. Or what else you often have access to? Number 2, maybe a 204? Yeah. Oh, he wants to engage with the automatic as well. That's dangerous. Ooh, firing computer reset. Ooh, goodbye automatic. Like they can be so annoying to deal with in this town when you rely on direct fire support. Like a perrota. They're so good, man. They're so good. Oh, I have to sneeze 1 second. All right. Oh, what do we have? Oh, what do we have here? Let's move you up a bit. Another CV. Yeah, there's no point in using them, or like there was no reason for me to use them since I have Formosa, and they're generally better, I would say. Legion 90 are a lot easier to counter with 5-pointers, I would say, since there's a lot more often downtime between its usage. All right. Your damage, pull you back. CV is finally in. How much time before deciding to streaming is there? Is it a whim, or have you been planning this for days? There is no schedule. So usually when I mean sometimes I'm like the day before or 2 days before. Other days on the same day. But usually I for the most part I announce that in a couple of hours before. Like, I don't know if you saw it today. There was, I think, 2 or 3 hours ago, I started to put it up on YouTube that I would stream around this time. And that's usually how I do it. And basically always when I stream, it's around this time. Oh, the MiG-31 instantly hit. There we go. I don't even mind losing the MiG-31, and I won't even. Christ. I think, if I'm not wrong, I believe the MiG-31M and the Tomcat, I believe they fly a bit higher. Oops. Should have turned off their weapons. I believe they fly a bit higher than other planes, that B5 as well. So that helps a bit with the survivability at times. Let's get 2 of those just because we can. Let's get another T80B. We haven't used a lot. Actually, we did use some of these models like in the opener. Avia 2, yeah, probably. It's basic. I mean, it is literally the same plane, at least model-wise as well. There's probably a few more, and other planes like pure anti-tank planes, I believe, fly lower. The armory tool shows you all of this. I don't know all this off the top of my head, but it's something it's good to know, I would say, at least when it comes to like the Nighthawk. That's why the Nighthawk isn't as unsurvivable, if you wanna call it that, as you might think. At a bush, that's not a bush. Let's hope it can survive before I move it. I don't. No, not the Soko. It's on probability 90. Fear the MI8 healer rush. It's mortar. Okay, let's mess with him. Move this for a bit. And then put it in the same spot. It's true galaxy brain. No, M8s! No! What did they just kill? I think it was, yeah, just an empty mortar. Height is correlated with speed. I mean, I guess those are the only two planes that fly at that speed, that have that speed in game, and they both fly this high. So I guess you could say that. But the Tomcat, with I believe it only has 1000 kmh, also flies at its height. I think it isn't. I mean, it is mostly correlated with the units roll. I believe, or sort of like. There's 3 bombers who fly at that height, the B5 and the Finnish B5 as well as Nighthawk, but other bombers don't, so I don't know if they are in real life like strategic bombers, and maybe that's why, I don't know. But there's certainly some correlation, like ASFs all fly the same height, pure anti-tank planes I believe fly at a significantly lower height. So there certainly is some correlation with certain roles. And the MiG-31s as well as the Tomcat are the only true interceptors with those missiles. Oh, do you pick the decks for Deckgame? I just pick what looks good to me. I don't, like I said, some people just submitted completely normal decks, others complete meme decks, and neither of those I'm very interested in. I don't mind, and maybe I'll just do a full stream of that or something. I don't mind like reviewing or taking a look at certain people's decks at times, but that's not what I want for this thing. I don't want to just play a deck where it's like, haha, you have like all your tanks are 15-point tanks. You know, I mean it's fun and all, and it is basically a bad deck, but I don't want a deck that's bad because it just has like meme units and meme unit choices, you know. If that makes any sense. PD also flies at Tomcat height. I believe that PD is also in-game listed as an interceptor. So that's probably why. It is? Okay. Oh, I forgot you're still out. Okay, fine. I'm gonna fly over the... He still has an automatic, right? I think he does. Yeah, he does. I didn't even deal 1 damage to him. MLU. Oh, no, I didn't even hit him. Oh, with the 3rd one? Nope. Hongay 2 is quite far back. Move you up. Get another one. Get another Osa. Get some more proletary. Some T-34s. I played a lot of I started playing World of Tanks recently, so suddenly T-34s aren't even as bad as I often had them in mind for Wargame. No, that's evac. Oh, MI4. Let's just keep firing in here for now. I could get sideshot by the 2A5 here. Bam. Missed. Unfortunate. Go back to the farm. Bing bang boom. That's the automatic. I'd probably just smoke off the automatic, honestly. Let's move you up so you shoot at those Dragoner. Although honestly, no, don't. Let's watch this. Turn off the primary weapon. Even just one firing. No, what is Ricky? Go. Stop shooting my stupid automatic. Die. No. Object Infinite. Actual UFO with 5000 DPS. I mean, even panic those Dragoner get wrecked. Granted, those Dragoner were also panicked. Forced them to unload, it's very good. You move into the town. Oh, I didn't even realize I had those two T80s there. It's 18, 16, 16, 14. Oh, I'm gonna lose that. They're empty, I believe. And when you're still just circling, but not even going for anything, which is interesting. I still have 2 ASFs left. Send you out, see if you can tank and then kill some of his planes. Right, these Jäger were spotting the Lecca Perota for the automatic earlier. That's a Lynx from a CV, but possibly. Let's fire you in there. Just because we can. Let's go for the KWS. No, oh, okay, we got it. Actually, evac. He's not turn. Ah, just out of range. All low on HP. Is Eric Cobra missile missing? I mean they're not horribly inaccurate, but they hit a good amount of time. They hit earlier, I think. Yeah, there is indeed a ZV coming in. Spotted by, I don't know, either Formosa or the Young Loch Day. Could be either, to be honest. 2F5 in there. Probably to protect the ZV. Honestly, the Scout Defender is annoying me. I think I'm gonna kill it. Go, Delphin, go! Oh, I think he might evade it. Not quite. Yep. And they both got out. Hilarious. Yeah, I think he still has Panzergrunts in there. Having fun stomping? Well, I mean, I am playing a garbage tank. Was it just Gavin's new automatic? T80B is better than Leo 2s? I would say so. I would definitely prefer T80B over Leopard 2s. Basic Leopard 2 for sure. Leopard 2A1 depends on the rest of the deck, I'd say. I think it's a perfectly fine medium tank to use. Of course, it doesn't hit as hard as a Leopard 2. It doesn't have the same armor, 2A1, sorry. It doesn't have the same armor as a 2A1. Or 18-16 versus 16-14. Plus it has higher accuracy, higher stabilizers. TADB is obviously cheaper, has an ATGM which can be nice, especially in maps like this. Autoloader, 4AG, better MG. So yeah, I think it depends on the rest of the deck if I had to make a choice. But I think overall, personally, I would prefer the TADB, as I'm in general not really a big fan of the 2A1. Although other people would, I think, certainly disagree with me here. Where did you get first exposed to M113 being called Gavin? Honestly, I don't remember. It's been quite a while ago. It never really called on to me. Just every now and then when I remember it, I just do it to hopefully or maybe annoy some people. But also kind of empty. Should I hero him with MIs? Okay. I mean, we're taking it a +2. We bum rush his spawn. We should bum rush his 2A5, honestly. Let's buy a bunch of M1s. Let's buy our whole card of M1s, I guess. Let's start smoking around. Although I guess smoking around isn't as. Oh my god. Oh. 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 Do you see what I'm seeing? Where's the fast forward button? It's called fast move, okay? It's I don't want you to attack the M113s. Split you up. I don't know if it's always the case, but I think I don't know if it's sometimes or always that splitting turns hands back on. It's just a 2A1. Oh no, they're too close together. Ah, the other one also got stunned by this. Ah, how unfortunate. Alright, let's try a panic shot. I don't think it's gonna work. 26%, yeah. T72 or T64 line better? Depends on the price range. Those are mothers. Where's the 2A5? Drove. It's not a 2A5. Come on, I'm gonna be spotted any second. He just boycott my spawn, CV. No! No, 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 no. No, 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 no. No, 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 no. No, 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 no. I need a transport hero. No, 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 no. Osa, please, you're my only hope. No! Come on, one shot could be enough. No! And they don't have MGs! No! No! I should have prepared for that. Oh no! This is horrible! This is absolutely horrible. Let's move you in here. We have a ground transport. I have Vidras. Okay, he's sniping this Osa. So if he misses this, he doesn't. Oh no, 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 no. Oh no. No. Why are you doing this to me? Why are you doing this to me? Okay, just go for this. I don't care. There's a tiger. No! PT-76, go fucking spot it. No. No. Oh no, 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 no. This isn't good. This isn't good. No, 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 no. No. That's the question. Should I hide the CVs? Because points-wise, it would probably be enough. Oh, I didn't turn you on. Come on. No, 60%. That's the Osa for you. Alright, I hit it. I one-shot it. Okay. Okay. I have to do it in a ground transport, I think. Oh, he's surrendering? Yes. Christ. Oh my. Alright, let's look at those killers. Look at those Formosas. Look at them go. Even killing a 5-point transport. It is a 288 hertz BenQ XY Q7CZ. Oh, I wrote Ben W instead of Ben Q. You lose by typical Karagotha response. Look at those like Capirota 2A4. Oh, the other one also killed the 2A4. Amazing. Also killed the 104. Okay, so I'm curious to know who's gonna be chosen by ransom. You'll see. So if this was a normal episode, I would do a few more changes. I'll try to do fewer than I would do in a video, or in a deck game video. Where's the fucking deck? Alright, so I'm gonna upvet these. I'm gonna definitely replace these and this one. Those are both just worthless units. I'm gonna upvet the J8. Those are the, I think those are the, and I'm gonna replace Legion 90. Because, yeah, there's no reason to use both them and Formosa. Okay, so, T72M1, what are we gonna replace you with? I obviously don't want to go for a meta, haha, let's go M84A choice. Let's try something a bit more unusual. We could go for something like a G62 MV1 with like Yarkan, but I think we shouldn't go for a tank that is focused on missiles since we already have the T80B, which while it isn't focused on a missile, it has a formidable one, I would say. M1M isn't a meme, M1M is fine. He's 17. I don't want to get another tank in this price range or for this role. I would either get something heavier or lighter. I think I'm gonna go with something a bit more heavy. You could go for the T80BB. Not very often seen. And certainly not a horrible tank, but still rarely seen. T80U, T64BB is a very good tank, and I very much like it. I'd rather stick to sub 90 point tanks. Valid. But yeah, T64BB, hold up. So let me just explain that. I think most people would agree that the M2 Wilk is a very formidable tank. It is, for me personally, I really enjoy it. I think it's in a very good sweet spot when it comes to AP, armor, rate of fire, and all that. And the T64BB, for all intents and purposes, is basically a better M2 Wilk. You're faster, you have better stabilizer, you have a missile, you have the same front armor, same AP, same RPM. slightly less side armor. And that one fewer top armor would have mattered before the Israel DLC, where laser guided bombs had a 100% hit chance, and the Harrier GR7 was seen in every 1v1. But ever since then, the top armor isn't as big of a deal. So for all intents and purposes, the T64BV is basically a better M2 Wilk. Still not very often seen, which is, I think, also just because in team games that tank price range isn't as important, and in 1v1s, for one, you don't see USSR very often, I think, and two, if you see it, it has a play side that doesn't revolve as much around these kind of tanks, I'd say. What expensive tanks do we have access to? Well, the more expensive T64s, the T72S, and like 3 variations, the Czech, German, and Polish one. Or maybe the German one's the prototype, I don't know. These OBRs, T80U, BV. I think those are all the expensive ones. Let's take a look. Chonmaho. It's kind of fun. You could go for like the Mati. What about the... Hold up, what is about the Yugo T55? Do we even have those? Oh yeah, there. Honestly, I want to try this Igman because it can fire ATGM and gun at the same time. It's not intended, not by any means. But it can, because Eugen screwed up. Helicopter... Not a lot to choose from, because most helicopters are either garbage, or you see them all the time. Let's go for the hot. I think that's the most niche one, without being a bad one, you know? We could go for Justice infantry type, I think. And get another vehicle and another recon, maybe. AGL healers, good point. Honestly, let's put this in as well. I think they're very underutilized. Thanks for reminding me. They have an immense DPS. They obviously die to anything, and they don't have the greatest range, at least when compared to rocket pods helos. But they're cheap and they just melt infantry. So we could go a tank, a recon, or another vehicle. What's in here? That we really don't want a missile slinger, I think. Cheap fire support we also don't need. We have the T-34 already. I think there's not really too much to choose from, because there's all variations of like SE-100s or something. Sturm is kind of fun. What about recon? We could need some more recon as well. Flame TO-55. Maybe. What about this thing here? Although I would say it's quite a bad unit, but it also only has 8 rounds, which is probably the biggest disadvantage of this thing. Otherwise, it wouldn't be that horrible. Should we go for this? Chopper with MG. We do. No, but we also have the Hind. Oops. We have the Hind with the FJB. Let's change this up a bit. No, I was born in West Germany. Oh, East Germany wasn't even a thing when I was born. You think it's gonna live for 8 rounds? That is also a very good point. However, if I had this, I would... You know what? I was gonna say that I would also use it for defensive purposes, but for that I have the thing here. So yeah, let's go for it. You can't even upfed it. What the hell, Eugen? Alright, it's even small. Alright, let's use this to counter the Amex 10 meta, okay? Alright. Congress carrier to Sturm carrier. A good point. For one, I wanted to upfed it, but honestly, I'm with you. Let's showcase the Sturm carrier or give it a chance. It's basically the same role, but I think the Congress M carrier, while you don't see it very often, the Sturm carrier you see even less often. So yeah, thank you. it is not stabilized. What is the best way to use monostrategy? Either to get their transports that you want, like BMP3s, BMP2 maybe, or to use them for sponging damage. Or if you just want cheap infantry to fill towns with, so you have infantry in there. Sometimes the quality of the infantry isn't quite as important as the fact that there is some infantry in there. But having access to 10-point infantry in a 5-point transport, even if it's a bad 5-point transport like that one with 1 armor and a 7.62 MG, even then it's still useful to have, even if the infantry is just bad. Okay, punch bowl. I think it's time to make use of our Hydras here. Let's get some of these and try to escort Formosas into the town. Let's try to land with you in there as well. Reservists are prototyped, yes. All of them. Without exception. Actually, I don't know if BGS and Grenzer, who are reservist recon infantry, I don't know if they are prototyped. I never remember. So maybe they are not, but the infantry type prototype, infantry type reservists are prototyped without exception. Not even DLC. Can you believe it? I don't even know if I need those there. Let's get something else maybe. Let's get one of you here. Get some T80s going. There's not a very good place to use the Eggmans. Let's also get a Sturm. Some Modus Relki to tank. Let's get 2 Osas and a Ponge 2. See if we can sneak one of you around. I guess I'm ready too. No, not you. Alright, you are not there, you are not there. Go in there, Sturm, you can stay back here. You're supposed to fly over here. Only to attack move here for now. Drive down there, I don't want you to die. Osa, T80. Is he motoring on the left? Yes. So I noted you earlier. Oh no, he's motoring here. I don't know why I thought those rounds were flying here. Don't ask me why. They killed the 5-point rank with its M1 Abrams. Oh, those are 4 M1 Abramses? 2? 3? 3 M1A1s. Let's get in town. Maybe you can stay hidden. Hopefully you can stay hidden. Let's try this. Let's try this on for size. Oh no, they all missed. Like up until the end, it looked like they were all, or 2 of them were going to hit. But then last second, oh, it's that Harrier. Ooh, they're gonna one-shot my T80s. At least he only hit 1. Oh fuck, I lost line of sight. And I didn't fire position, I right-clicked because I hoped it would. Oh, actually, if you firing probably reveal yourself, so let's not do that just yet. And now you can, I think. You might die if you could target that immediately, but boom! You have to reload after each shot for 5 seconds. Oh, that's frustrating. I side shot you with the T80. That's great. Right, let's do a proper bombing run. Although I mean, I guess as proper. Oh yeah, that's the problem. They get one shot. They have 1 HP, 1 armor. That's their biggest issue. Honestly, it's not necessarily that they're not particularly accurate. It's mainly that they have 1 armor, so they can't survive any shot from any tanks. That's why something like polos are so great, because at maximum range, they will survive a tank shot from most tanks or from every tank that isn't like a super heavy. That's why that also showcases the massive difference between 1 and 2 front or, well, armor in general, but in this case front armor, of course. I did do a lot of damage to all of this stuff here. That 1 Abrams is still on quite high HP, and I don't like that. Honestly, it's just fast moving to the farm. I don't have the supplies for, or the points for, or I don't want to buy 40 point supply trucks for just 1 tank at the moment. Polo fanboy. T62, yeah, though, and I don't like the T62 personally. I think paying like 60 points for something that is basically just 4 arcane missiles, where you very rarely use the ATGM and you overpay for the armor, I'd argue. Not a fan of that personally. I prefer either like IFVs like the BMP2 or something, or tanks that, even without the ATGM, like the T80B for example, are very formidable. That's a C2 Maxus. Let's pick up some stuff here. I don't know if he still has the pip. Oh, with Chaparral, okay. It does have very low. Why he one-shot me, really? I didn't pay attention. What those light riflemen? I don't think so, right? Let's get some more Lecker Pechota in there. Let's get another Sturm. The smoke really helped him against my missiles. Maybe I should get like a Quastica. Almost the same price. And the gun and more armor, yes, but they also take up a slot in a tank tab. And usually tank tab slots are worth more. Sure, let's also fast move you to the farm. I think I can't. Yeah, I can't. Oh, he reversed. It's actually a blunder on his part. If he hadn't, he could have gotten a second shot off and killed my T80. Oh, you're gonna regret this. It's the worst mistake of your life, mister. Just look at those riflemen die. Oh. But once they are in the town, they're dead. If they even get there. Let's see if we can bomb this chaparral. I think we should turn you off. I don't want you to die. I don't even know where that hit came from. We're out of ammo. I could kill. Oh, he's driving into the bombs with the Abrams. No, not quite. I'm not sure if I got it. Kiowa. Let's get an Osa. Oh, we are floating way too much. Let's get some stuff. Let's also get some base defense this time around. Also, probably not the best for base defense because it's so inconsistent. Also, the chaparral is still alive, but it didn't even hit our. Oh, that's true galaxy brain. So the Chaparral is, oh no, it has 6 HE, but it missed the first missile. So it has a salvo length of 4 missiles. So look at this. Look at this. Hopefully we can keep line of sight so I can show you this. It just shot 4 missiles to kill the 3 MI4s, right? Now look at this. Boom! It has to reload. Fool. You went right into my trap and I missed you. But, you know, in theory, that was a true galaxy brain move. That's very fire position, boys. That's very fire position. Alright, let's get some stuff for flanks. See if we can sneak this around, though. Even if it gets behind the enemy lines, it doesn't really do much. Sturm! Oh, Super M60. Very interesting. Why is the T-80 moving in there? Another... We want a supply truck for this Pong guy. Sturm missed. Get you in here. Side shot. Bam. Bing boom bam. Attack move. Let's get RT next. In theory, Raz is a genius. What do you mean with theory, huh? Bitch? Ah, I can't believe you've done this. Can I keep line of sight? I think, not quite. At this range, a T-80B could get one shot, I think, if he spots me. And now he might spot me since I moved. No, Oh my, what was that dirtiest shot? Oh man. This must be really frustrating for him. I feel a bit sorry, not gonna lie. That's... Veteran, is that Delta Force? Pathfinders? Upvetted Rangers? Navy SEALs? Canadian Airborne upvetted? Could be any of those. Rangers upvetted? I think I already said. It's got like, honestly it's got like 2 Ickmen here. And some more of you. I also want to get a Ghostiker. Just watch the so-called just not firing its guns. CH, that's Canadian. I missed all of my shots. I guess the O's are probably lost line of sight. And in between all of the missiles. That was another Chinook. Canadian Airborne is upvetted. Okay. Is he playing mech? He might be playing mech. I didn't see. Oh, you know, you get LEVs in mech. It could be mech. If those are down-vetted riflemen. Oh, look at this. It's hovering low. Boom. I love showcasing stuff like this. And I love the fact that this works in Wargame. It's so cool. Like, I'd be surprised if Eugen was like, look, if you fire position under a low hovering helicopter, the HE splash damage should kill it. I think it's just that, look, if you fire position with HE, there should be a radius where stuff gets killed. And the helicopter hovering low just has its hitbox so low that it works. I feel like that's more how it went, if I had to guess. And this is cool. This is really, really cool. And, you know, I don't want to open that kind of worms again, because I generally try to avoid this topic. But there's a lot of stuff like this is also what just isn't there in Steel Division, I feel. At least it feels that way, you know? Small details like this. There's obviously a lot more to why I'm not a huge fan of the game, but stuff like this is also partially why. I should try to get this fucking town back. Also, he's not punishing me at all for having my tanks out in the open. There's no cans to open when you state facts. It's not about that, it's just about... I don't want to like start like some flame war or some shit again. I don't know if you remember that the video I did in 2017 where I was like, this is why I believe Steel Division Normandy 44 has shorter, doesn't have the same longevity as Wargame does. And I caught a good amount of flag, which I kind of expected, and I and I don't mind. But in the end, I was... Well, was I right? Was it for the reason that I listed? That's obviously a different discussion, so, you know. Just because it obviously did not have the same longevity doesn't mean I was right. Maybe it was for different reasons. But given the fact that I listed a lot of reasons, there's a good chance that I was at least partially right. I think he spots me, right? Yeah, could have been that he was aiming at it like a Perota, but no, he's not. And again, another side shot. That's why they're so crazy. Or like partially also why they're so good. The range allows them to get side shots so often. It's really frustrating. Honestly, it's just abuse it here and see how long you survive. Let's get some more T80s. One thing I'm missing is close range brawling. That's why I wasn't too keen on just using sub 90-point tanks, because I want to cut off up with the T80Bs. I think it's very easy to run out, and while of course I have probability 90, you know, you can't always substitute medium tanks with high AP infantry. Oh, so let me see, how's the stream even doing? 83 viewers, Jesus Christ, thank you. Thank you. Okay, let's move here. What's the order Europe picks? Poor. You have auto support, yes. Whereas your bias is showing if ST didn't have longevity, why would they have made a second one? I mean, it could very well be the case that, you know, I know you're memeing, or mostly memeing, but I mean, European Escalation obviously didn't do as well as Wargame Red Dragon, right? And yet they still made sequels. But yeah, I do not want to talk too much about this topic. Oh, he killed my Hydra. How unfortunate. I haven't gotten to use these at all, so let's get some. But he still has a Jabberel, I think. I didn't kill it, right? I didn't. Maybe I did with the Leica Perota, who knows? Where's this Nighthawk? Good question. That's a Hornet upvetted. He seems to be a new player, maybe, or at least an inexperienced or not a very strong player. But to see him upvetting the Hornet is always a good sign that he. This is weird. I never understood this. Is this just a miss, or do missiles have a maximum range where they can actually deal damage? This is something I should know, but I don't. It's stuff like we always wonder, and it's not the fact that it went beyond the 4,550 meter range, by the way. But maybe there's like a 7-kilometer range or something like that, or just a time where the missile is in the air, where they just stop working, if that makes any sense. Again, something that I probably should know, but I don't. Oh, you're not gonna win against two. Oh, they're both damaged, but I have two fresh ones. Jump out, jump out, jump out! Ooh, no, not quite. He missed on the T80s though, or maybe he was shooting at. He missed in gen. He just missed. Whatever he was shooting at. Easily visible while playing Tomcats. Yeah, but I wonder what it is. If it is truly just maximum range, or if this is like a thing that makes it look like it is maximum range, but maybe it's like a different mechanic behind it. Who knows? But yeah, it's probably that. But I would like to know if there's like a stat for missiles, or like a different, or each missile, you know, has different maximum range. Something I'm curious about that. Yes, this anti-crit I have also seen, but this is also what I'm thinking. Maybe if it was one of those. But I know what you mean with this anti-crit. Although the thing with the anti-crit is there's nothing in the files to suggest that this thing actually exists. So I'm wondering if the anti-crit is just that just before the missile hit, it rolled a miss. but it was so close to the target that it still hit, just not with full damage, if that makes any sense, right? Because guided weapons have an interval after which they check if they hit or miss, right? And if a missile rolls 5 misses in a row, then it goes way off target, but it may like hit two misses, then it rolls two hits, then it's on target, then it rolls a miss, and then it rolls a hit again, you know, which you can see with ATGMs, right? Where they fly on target, then wear off, but then last second they then move into the target again, right? So I'm wondering if with missiles, these quote-unquote anti-crits, if with those it's just that just before they would hit, they get the next roll and roll a miss, but it's so close that they deal damage again, if you get what I mean. Because AA missiles being so much faster, it's a lot harder to see if they're rolling a hit or miss at a moment, like with ATGMs, where you can really see that very well. So that could also be an explanation, or maybe, I don't know if this was also the same thing here, or if it's truly with maximum range of missiles, etc, etc. So many things that after these many years is not common knowledge at all. A few modders may very well know this, but I don't. And I'd argue that out of the high competitive players, I'm easily the most knowledgeable on mechanics. Maybe not easily, but certainly. Like some high level players barely know mechanics and are still very good, right? And I'm wasting this time talking about nonsense. Maybe not nonsense, but whenever I go on a rant like this, I forget about the actual gameplay and go on autopilot, doing just meaningless things in the game. All 3 of them? What do you mean 3? There's only 2. There's Putin and me. Having only got into Wargame after region abandonment, I never saw patch balance update. Back in the day, how frequent were these and how much did they change the meta? I think early on in the first few months, I guess once a week, once every 2 weeks maybe. Then it slowed a bit down with like once every couple of weeks. Usually, there were also often some big patches, like with there were a couple of DLCs, obviously. But also some free DLCs in the first year. The free DLC that brought Eastern Bloc up to 90s standard and Scandinavia, because when the game shipped, they barely got any new units, right? Whereas every other nation did. So with those patches, there came a very big balance changes, and that very much did shift the meta. Because not only obviously were there new units, but I think in the Eastern Bloc DLC they massively changed tanks and introduced autoloaders, so that yes, very much did change the meta. Then of course it was like a year or so without any patches when active aggression was a thing, and then a time again. Then there were the free map packs in the end of 2015 and early 2016, I believe, and then again nothing for a while, and then the DLCs. But really big meta changes only came really with the DLCs, I believe. Of course, even in the normal patches that for the most part didn't have nearly as many changes, there were always some changes here and there that were quite impactful, but I think, as if memory serves me correct, the quote-unquote normal balance patches didn't for the most part have any massive changes. Though of course very much there were like changes that changed like a couple of units, and then suddenly those units were very viable all of a sudden, you know? Very much the case, but generally, oh, he missed a side shot. I would say generally didn't really affect the whole meta so much. Let's get some more base defense just in case, since I don't really have eyes over there. Actually, just fly you over there so you can spot helos as well as any ASF. Why do weapons have 2 splash damage values in the armory? One is for HE. No. One is for HE and one is for suppression. The larger splash radius is for suppression, and the smaller one is for actual damage. How the damage fall off works within that radius, I don't know if it's linear or not. But yeah, the bigger splash radius is the radius of where morale damage is dealt. The smaller one is where proper damage is dealt. right? You know how sometimes you get hit by like a plummet or something, but it didn't actually damage a unit. Yes, you still your tank is panicked or something, right? And that's the other splash damage. Oh, that's a Bradley. Damn. Oh my god, what happened to my T-80s? Oh no, they're still all alive. Never mind. They're just all damaged. All beat up. Let's go get a tornado. Puissance, I have no idea. I don't know what that set is. I think that set was just straight copied and not translated, which is why I think it has to do with there's a theory that it has to do with that this is the value that units take into, like, if you have a tank and at the exact same moment there appear several different units in front of you, how does your tank choose what to fire at, right? And there's this theory. I don't know who came up with it or if I just thought, I don't know. But maybe this has to do with basically the highest value. Like if there's a unit with puissance 1 and one with 2, then your unit would shoot at the one that has the value 2 if they appeared at the same moment. However, if your unit was already shooting at the target, it won't automatically change and shoot at something else unless you do so or the target vanishes. Maybe that's the case. Honestly, I don't know. Maybe it's something completely different and meaningless. It's just a theory. Oh my god, just look at those Malyutkas. They all hit! They all hit! Did you see literally all of those Malyutkas? I got fired hit. Oh my goodness. And they all did one. Do they do 1 or 1? I think they did 1.5 damage if I'm not mistaken. Oh my god, that looked beautiful. That was just chef's kiss. Oh no, they took all. Canadian Airborne. He's learning from Putin. He's doing the same thing with the Canadian Airborne. Oh no, 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 no. They have a lot of range. They have a lot of range. Oh, look. Hold up. AGS, AGS, AGS. Look at this. Look at these. Look at these. Actually, just look at one. Look at the rate of fire as well. Okay, maybe it's not as impressive as I thought it would be. Is there an idiot said that determines how long infantry get to take into a building? Yes, it's determined by what nation they belong to. But yeah, panic Malyutkas, no, they won't hit. They won't hit very much. Let's get some Heinz going. And yeah, it very much looks like he's playing mech, if I had to guess. Okay, let's go Dolphins. I think that's a Chaparral. Cobra, no! Oh, you shouldn't be that close to the air spawn. I guess only one of them is gonna bump. I don't know why I told only one. There we go. Mickey D's break. You know, I genuinely wouldn't be all too surprised if something like that along those lines was a thing. Maybe pressing stop would make it reconsider its targets. I do not believe so. I believe stop only affects moving commands. I don't believe it affects commands when it comes to. Hold up, let me check something. But I think you can just easily check, right? If a unit is sitting somewhere and it's shooting at something, completely on its own without you giving any orders, you can't click on stop, right? Let's just hope he drives into any of our units so I can showcase this. I would like to kill this though. Right, I pressed stop for the attack command. Well, like, let's just sit here and look at this. Well, no, it's moving because of the fire, right? It was about to fire, but I can't click stop, right? Impossible. So I don't think that it would change anything. Right, T80s are falling up again. It's got an 8 stack of Hydras over there. Look at this Delphin on veteran. Okay, let's go. Go. No, it's not. Yeah, that's a good timing. He evac'd. Coward! Coward! Do you have a special one? No, not the T80. But yeah, I think I will after this, you know, after the second game, I'm gonna be a bit more aggressive with deck changes. I would definitely put in. I need some more heavy tanks, or at least medium tanks. For sure. What is this? Harrier, right? Is that a Harrier? It looks like a Harrier. Certainly not his Hornet. Come on, go get it. What? Did I just miss at that range? One of them? Ah, he was. It was a panic T80. Okay, that explains it. No. Wimpel. Oh, he surrendered. Oh no, he. Please tell me it's not me disconnecting. Let me quickly check. My internet seems fine. Right? Please. Deckgame, Crooked Dragon. It was me, okay. It was him. F? Are you writing F for him or F for me? No, this OBS says everything is fine. Okay. I thought you wrote F because it's streamlined or something. You should just. I was gonna tell him to use the M1 on A3. Oh, he has used them. Okay. I guess he just ran out of the A3. The A1s maybe just came with the. Oh, those are Canadian ones. Okay. Okay. The PB1K gilded M1 on 3. I didn't even realize. Okay. No, that's not Joshi. Morpher is Sarto. Parallel Morpher is Sarto. Okay, let's take another look at this. I can be a bit more aggressive with deck changes. Although there's nothing really too fancy about the playstyle of this deck, I'd say. I think it's. I guess it's just medium tanks, and I don't know. I feel like the last game had a bit more character to it. This one is just like. It plays like a normal deck and just has worse units, you know? So I guess there's not too much of an identity here. But for example, instead of Motosoraki, we can also just use Hirota Smash, which are literally the same. However, they get a straight up better 5-pointer for all intents and purposes. 2 front armor is a big deal. So let's use these instead. Also, I'll be right back. Alright, so I think honestly the infantry tab works like this. AA tab and support tab is a different story. Tank tab. I didn't use any T-34s last game. They're fun and all. One of these has to go. I need another tank card that's at 75 points or higher. Let's get a T-80U. It's not the most fancy unit, or the rarest unit, but I think it's still OBR 89. I would argue the OBR 89 is more often used. Another T-80V. How about the ADBV? Okay, I wanted to use it last time when Genghis made a suggestion to only use sub 90 point tanks or something. How about we instead of the OBRs, we get the ADBV? I think this is really a tank you don't see very often at all. At least at like tryhards, or like at least from people who are like trying to try hard. Not even harding, but simply trying to. Alright, let's try that. And let's keep the Igman because it's fun. Or should we keep Igman or T35? You decide. Recon. Elos. Okay, let's do some plane changes. We're gonna keep these two, they're fun, but let's do something different here. Let's see, what do we have? I think this one is still bugged, where it doesn't evac after dropping its bombs, which isn't a huge deal, but kind of annoying. Big fan. Thank you. Oh yeah, sorry, I misread it. Hey Raz, it's me Rev, my power flickered for a second and lost connection. Oh, yeah, sorry. That was NORAD mechanized, right? Interesting deck choice. Removing the elephant in Saram. Why not T64 PV? As stupid as it sounds, it's a bit too try-hardy for me. It's a very good tank. One of the best tanks in that price range, I'd argue. Yeah, NORAD mech isn't too bad. I think the AA is mostly a bit awkward. Chaparrals are just meh. You don't get a Patriot. Hawks are okay. Pivots is fine. But you're missing the mid-range thing, which mech decks often need. Something like Gepard A1. T64 BM. Good point. Personally, I think it's not a very good unit. Like, not particularly great, but Greyhound uses it. So you know what? Sure, let's use the BM. Let's use the BM. Although I have to say, the BM is basically, in my opinion, he had stingers, but Manvans are always so. They're great, but not very mobile, obviously. The T64 BV, in my opinion, obviously the accuracy is a big difference, is basically a better 2-in-1. Sure, you lose 10% accuracy and stabilizer, but you're also harder to hit. But you have an autoloader, you have 4G, you have the missile. You know, it's still not a great tank because the AP armor and armor distribution isn't great for the price. But yeah. Planes. You want to do something with planes. What are some fun units that used to be seen in every Soviet deck. Nowadays you don't see it at all. Yes, let's put this one back in. This, by the way, on paper doesn't look bad. However, slow bombers are always an issue. They're very unsurvivable because you saw it with the Dolphins, right? This was an extreme example, but the Dolphins had to drive virtually just above the enemy target to drop their bombs, right? And the 22 M4 is in a similar thing, where it is so long, it flies so deep into the target that it dies in nearly every run if the enemy has even one decent AA piece in that area. So and very often it even gets stunned before it can drop its bombs. So yeah. What about this? Let's put this in for here for now. Yeah, music is playing, that's fine. While we are waiting for the game. Or while we are just doing this. Once we're in game, I'll turn it off, don't worry. I wanna put this in. No, this one. This one. I never really used this. I don't think it's very good, but this looks so fancy. It looks so fucking fancy. I wanna use this. Bomber or anti-tank plane, which should we replace? Start singing or cut the tunes? How about no? Were you suggesting the Q5 before or after I edited it? If before, I swear I didn't read your comment before you said it. You know what this? Sure, let's replace this one. I want to see this in action. All right, this is gonna be our air tab. I'm not even sure if it's even better at all. J5 Nape Bomber. The thing with this is J5. Oh, this thing. No, it's also slow. Only 2 bombs. Keep 24M. Take MiG-21 cluster bomber for lols. Which one's the MiG-21? 21. Wait. Do you? Oh, this one. It only has 2 bombs. No. Only it is 4 per card, which isn't too horrible. Hold up. I wanna compare. I wanna compare real quick. Because if you saw me play Commonwealth Mech recently, or maybe even Commonwealth Unspec, I used to check her and I like it, and yeah, it's a thing, right? That's a bit, yeah. I don't think I need to say anything. Although that's a Jaguar, it also comes with 4 per card. Yeah. J7. No, J7 is a very popular bomber for Red Dragons and such. Okay, do we want to change anything else? Are there any AA pieces that I could use that are maybe not used as much? I kind of want to use this thing here, but I only have 2 AA. I have place for only 2 AA pieces, so it's hard to. Also, use this one. It fires 2 missiles at once. What about the East Germany? Also has one that's a bit different. Faster 4. It fires 4. That's not bad at all, but only is 4%. I think I'm gonna go with the Ito. I think I will go with the Ito. VTT Igla. Is it a prototype or only the transport? This one isn't. I mean, the CPTU can be kind of nice, but it is also only tracked and has the same range. It does have a stabilizer and does have some armor, which is not. You know what? Sure. Let's see. Yes, let's use this one. I only get 6. Let's done with it. Free 5 points, status U 23. Oh no. I mean, they're amazing. Don't get me wrong, but I love these things. And if you watched me in the past or in a recent past, you saw me use this in all decks that had access to them. Shellcast. We could use some Shellcast too. But let's go for the Igla for now. Some different recon infant. Oh yeah, Grenzer technically are the only militia and BGS that are available in mixed decks. In the SPW 40 for 25 points. So you get, for 25 points you get 2 recon units, one with very good and one with good optics. That's honestly quite some value. Razzies must be good. Can't deny that. Let's keep that. I think I'm gonna replace the PT-76. Not really a too fancy unit. You see that every now and then. Maybe there's something more interesting to choose. Or I don't think there is. Redford just shares so many vehicles, so there's not a lot of. Oh, let's use this. I never had space. Let's use this. I always wanted to use this. This is wheeled and has a very good stealth. Hell yeah. Oh, I'm glad I went to check. I would definitely wanna use this, man. It's such a fun meme unit. No, the grenade launcher jeeps are just straight up bad. Like they're just bad. I already have that recoilless rifle thing from Jack. If you, I guess I might as well keep this on screen so you can take a look. I already have this thing here. Or do they have another one? I don't think they do, right? No, they don't. I think honestly the biggest issue of the Monkey is gonna be the autonomy. The availability is fine, the price is okay. I think autonomy is gonna be its biggest issue. I think one of the main reasons why it's not chosen is just that very, very rarely do you use recon that can't fight, period. Because if it gets spotted or by like proximity, as in like infantry or enemy unit is right next to it, you at least want your unit to do some damage. Or if it sneaks behind enemy lines, you want it to have the capability of killing a civil or something. And the few times that you use an unarmed recon unit, it's something like a helicopter scout, in which case you obviously have the advantage that you're a fucking helo and can spot everything everywhere, right? The 3 HP doesn't really matter since it has no armor. So yeah, even if it had 10 HP, you know, it wouldn't really be much of a difference. Yeah, I guess the fact that it's 3 HP is a difference if you use it as like a frontline scout and the enemy is like mortaring it or something. Then of course 3 versus 10 HP is a difference. Outside of that, if it gets spotted, it dies. 3 or 10 HP basically doesn't matter. Although I guess if you're sneaking it behind enemy lines and the enemy spots it for a very short amount of time with like infantry and it's firing its MG at it or sniper rifle, I guess then maybe it also matters. Type 63, it's not bad, but not used as well. Yeah, it used to be used a lot in the past when it had, I believe it had something like 60% accuracy and maybe also a bit more range, or maybe it was 20 points. It used to be a lot stronger and it got nerfed. Hold up, let me see one of Firestarter's old videos where he plays Red Dragons motorized. Hey, I go to the YouTube front page and it shows me my own stream. Very cool. Am I in queue? I am, okay. One sec. Just get this on screen again. Firestarter Wargame. Videos. Date oldest. Alright. No. Where do you have 1 versus 1? What deck is he playing? Found the game. He's playing Red Dragon motorized. It's new to Firestarter. Let's take a look at the recon tab. Lee Ren. Come on, Firestarter, get a type 63. No! Hover over it already! God damn it! Firestarter, you worthless piece of shit. Okay. Oh, we got Colonel Talbot again! If you remember episode 1, the very first, the very first game we did in this series. Right, we gotta take a look at the old T6 Type 6. Okay, let's. I wanna take a look at this now before I forget. Does he? It's just, please, Firestarter. Are you playing Red Dragons in this video? Yes. Okay. Launching Valley. You gotta open with some Type 62s here, right? He has 2 cards of Lisha 90 in the set as L56, by the way. One Firestarter. Why are you so slow with it? One Firestarter. No! Don't go to the infantry tab. No, that's the wrong recon tank. No, don't buy this. This is frustrating. Come on, Firestarter. Did he open with like 3 HQ7s? And manpads? Holy shit. Firestarter, please. God, I'm going crazy. Fucking hell, fine, we'll do it after this game. £20 had a snap. Okay, whatever. Alright. Well, it's the same map even, just different sides. The sides that I would prefer. What shall we do? What shall we do? Honestly, first of all, let's open with one of you. You're cheap, you're fast, and you can spot helicopters. Unless they have stealth. What else? Let's see if we can sneak one of you around the side. I don't have high hopes, but you're not too expensive. Do we go for Ivan, or should we try to just hold with a +1? Let's get like 2 of you to defend this. Let's hope he doesn't have any A helos. I can't really snipe helos. I can't snipe helos with this, of course! Oh hell yeah, dude. Oh hell yeah. Should we go for Ivan? I think we have okay units to go for Ivan. D64 should be fine. Some Iglas, I think 2 for our AA. Let's get some Proletaries. Pirotas. Weiteres. Let's get a monk. Oh, dude, this is perfect for the monkey. Just drive it down here and park it there. Let's get a Formosa for the town in here. Just killing any infantry that comes in there. We don't have a lot of. Maybe I should only get. You know what? Let's instead of the PMs, let's get some T80Bs. They're more affordable. So we can get more stuff for the ride. But what do I want to get? Some more. Let's get another Vidra. And another Vidra. On their own, they're probably not very good. But if he's again playing US, then using LAVs, they can one-shot LAVs. So that's not too bad. If they had this. Let's get 2 to increase our chances. Then, honestly, let's save our points, I say. You should probably split you up. Your tank tab is not fancy enough. Needs a Yuga tank with... Hello? And there is no Yuga tank with Mayukas on a 2275 meter range. Actually, no, it does have 2275 meter range. I'm blind. So yeah, I do have that in my tank tab, bitch. Open your eyes. Bro, where's your rocket arty at? Good point. I don't really have anything to answer. Then I guess my answer is I don't have a lot of activation points in Red for unspec, so I can use a lot of support units. Use last 30 points for a Monkia. I already have one Monkia, and I want to save these points so I can get a Saber. Maybe I can drive it across this bridge, but it's if I'm gonna drive the Monkia around down there just to spot, and maybe I get another one or something. Alright, let's do this. Okay. Where's the Monkia? The Monkia. Saber the Monkia. Oh, those are healers. Lynxes. Oh, I can't shoot my AGS, so I can let's go for this. Go, bitch. Go. Go, you coward. I dealt 6 damage. Honestly, that's fine by me. Oh no, let's go for this. Let's go for this. Oh, those are Milan too, not even Oh, he spots my monkey, yeah, no. No, and he also, he'll wreck my Formosa. No! 3 HP! 10 HP would have saved it because it has so few rocket pods. Fucking hell. Alright, oh no. 3 HP, 10 HP, basically never a difference. Very first time using it, it would have made a fucking difference. No! No! It's outrageous. It's unfair. You can't do this to me. You can't do this to me. Oh, no, don't do this. Is that a lynx? The gazelle? Yeah, it is. Oh, Saber, don't turn like, oh, 400 turn radius, that's honestly pretty bad. As left, probably some commandos if I had to guess. What's that? Is that a Stormer? That was very fast. Is that an ADATS? Oh, if that's an ADATS, that's a big issue. No, that's a Stormer. That's a Stormer. Not an ADATS, it barely did any damage. That's the Gazelle again. Scorpion, interesting. No! Lost no fuel left. Oh, you cowards. You cowards. Probably use this for smoke. No, don't. Otherwise you show yourself to the Stormer. We don't want that. That's the Aslev. Okay, you go down there. Oh my god, I missed the second set of missiles. Are you kidding me? You freaking serious? Oh. Wait, what? Where's your spawn? What are you doing? What? What is happening? Hello? Did he accidentally tell it to move? Also, do not just stand out there in the open. Also, get some fucking recon, Rasman. Warrior. Did he? Oh, I guess he really went. Interesting. Maybe this was part of his plan. Save the points for the second CV and go all in here, kind of. While also, this is also completely empty. I guess I could have, in hindsight, landed there, but it's not like they landed a missile that accidentally killed a CV or anything. He really did only start with one CV. Very, very interesting. I can't actually land there because of the Stormer. Wait. Oh, they have MGs. Oh no, this is actually bad. The area. Did I kill the Aslev? I don't think I did. Like I literally didn't get any veterancy here. Problem is, actually no, I think I should be fine if he buys something with recon. Is he playing Spank? No, he's not. If he doesn't have SAS in here, those HA-17 are gonna have a field day. Unless of course Maleka Pechota die first. Guess I should have waited before engaging. Oh, that's a very early CV. It's very brave of you, buddy. Yeah, there's the Stormer. Ooh, you missed. Oh, they all died, so I guess maybe he does have thingies in there. SAS. Hello, please. Oh, green jacket. Green jacket in the air slap. Okay. Okay, so my infantry is just gonna die for no reason, which is unfortunate, but so be it. Stormer. No, you stay there. Let's get another Vostika. Oh my god, I have the master plan. I have the master plan. Oh, just watch, just watch. He does have these in there. Come on, move up a bit. Just keep firing in there. Oh, nice shot, nice shot. Come on, get in range. Okay, look at this, look at this. Look at this. Oh, this is gonna be... Oh, if this works out. Oh, I accidentally told this to move in there. I don't want that. Let's get another one. No. I guess it got hit by the Stormer. Oh, he's showing side armor. I think if he would have showed front armor, he might have survived because he has 3 front armor. I have only 2 HE, and I don't know how many of those actually hit. Oh, amazing! A trade I do any day of the week. I lost the Igla here. Let's not forget about you. Fuck is that? Oh no, he moved. I can't believe they're still alive, I'm not gonna lie. I need more fodder. I need more fodder. More meat for the meat grinder. I can't believe that Jeep CV is still alive. Also, let's move you to the farm. I guess I should fire further behind here. Are you at the farm yet? Let's get another one of you in there. Oh, you're at the farm? Okay. Ugh. My attack here is honestly going awful. But I still have a position in there, which is better than no position. But I really can't let him reinforce here, honestly. Maybe the tanks here can do something. So honestly move you over. Maybe I can... Oh no, 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 no. No! Okay, okay. All good, all good. We're good, we're good. Okay, what's firing at you? Nothing. Let's put you at the back for now. We need to start pushing here. Get some more fodder. And we have a cluster bomber. Right, let's not forget about that. But he does have ASFs. I think it's not worth it. Let's get like 2 of you here for this side. Go for this, you morons. Are you already out of... What's a warrior Milan firing? Interesting. No, get back in there, get back in there! Oh my god, no, 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 not like this. Stormer is dead though, great. This is actually really great. Also, let's get another one. Right now, maybe smoke here and then keep firing there. Let's move you into this. There's a lot of tanks there. Oh no, you stay there actually. Wait, what? I didn't kill it? I thought I got it. I thought I killed it. This is outrageous. It's unfair. Oh my god, what? I swear I got it. What the hell? This changes a lot. Oh, T80. Oh, I forgot about the tanks here. Get some more of you in there. Oh no, 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 no. I could buy a cluster bomber for here, but it's just not worth the risk. You're fighting with your MG because you're out of autocannon ammo. Oh, you're fighting with the CPT. I mean, sure. It works. Let's get some more in there. What's our supply track? Nearly ready. Challenger 2. Okay. That's also new. It is new tech. No, you're gonna get spotted by the gazelle. put you a bit back before we get spotted and then just murdered by the Challenger. Yeah, Challenger 2 is not nice, not nice. Do we even have anything that can deal with that? That is a good question, and I'm not sure if I can answer that with a yes. Just need to close the distance and bully him with medium tanks. Go Iglas, go! Go show them who's boss. Show them who's boss of this gym. Oh, what do I see here? It's Challenger 2. Trying to keep my T64 in check, however. Oh, we don't have a lot of CVs in the stack. Alright, let's get this. I think we can defend this town adequately. Don't be— no, not like this, not like this, not like this. Not like this. Okay, I didn't want you to fucking get domed on by this thing. Stormer. Let's turn this off for now because I want you to repair fully first. Put you a bit back. I don't want you to send too close to the fire here. Let's also get another Igla, honestly. You have no AA over here, but in fact we have very low defenses in general. Get something like this in there as well. That's the main issue with this thing, the fuel. I can't even like go and spot his fucking CV because I have no fuel on this thing. Also, don't stand out in the fucking open. What am I doing? It's a Stormer. Oh, I know what to do. Actually, we can just snipe it with a T64, honestly. Still, let's get a Storm. I want to get a Storm. Just, you know, because I can. And I got a CV. That's why you don't use cheap CVs, boys. Hey fucker, you're showing the wrong game. So many lekker Perota, my dudes. Let's go snipe that Stormer with our ITGM. On target. There we finally, this time, for sure, we killed it. That bitch. There's Jelly 2 on full HP. Again, I could class it wrong, but he has ASS, and this is obviously very close to the air spawn, so no real point in trying to do that. Let's smoke this off. Because that's a lot of fire support. Let's turn you off and put you into the back building. Get two more T62s. They're just wasting their minute guns. Let's turn them off. I think we can move you up at least. Malyutkas. None of them hit. Oh god, he's attacking. I didn't even realize. Sturm! Sturm! Go! Dude, the crossfire. And I missed! I have to fight with the ATGM because I can't pen him at this range. How hilarious is that? Or should I say, sad? You need to get some proper... I don't know, my Iklas did do very well, I'd say. Hey, that's a dead jelly too. So again, who was asking if I had anything against that jelly too? Oh, I severely underestimated the range of the Kahu. I thought I'd have a bit more time. Also, you can you know, they're actually not that horrible for smoking. Both offensive and defensive. Because if you just tell them to smoke there once, you can guarantee that for like 5 minutes there will be a smoke wall, because they have a long salvo and a long reload time between the salvos. So they're very, if you want a smoke wall just constantly somewhere for like fairly low points, they're actually pretty good for that. Because if you do it for mortars, just shift smoke, they're gonna run out of ammo really quickly. But those things, they're not too bad. Saber, hilarious, absolutely hilarious. Probably not particularly great, but honestly, maybe not as bad as people might think. It like two commandos with its gun. Again, hold up. Jeremiah Bellamans, if that's how you pronounce your name. Look at this Igla. Tell me again, I need some proper Sams. Tell me again. Could we see the replay? Yes. 1 second. Oh my god, those poor ace ones. I think many of them got side shot. Hold on. Oh, by the way, Mike, happy belated birthday. I hope you had a good one despite these trying times. For once, I don't mean you, Michael. How the hell do you know? Well, well, well. Well, well, well. Just say thanks, okay? Yeah, sorry, Michael. My cousin. Hold up, is that Konos? Is that fucking... Oh no, it's Greyhound, okay. One second. I didn't even mute me. Whatever. Oh, yours. Oh, happy belated birthday to you as well, Mike. Holy shit, I didn't know. Like, with this time, I mean, cheer up. Dude, I just Oh no, it was 3 days ago. A friend of mine had birthday. Like a real life friend. Alright. He fucked up with his. Wait, did he cancel it? Or did he forget to move it? If he. Oh, he simply forgot to move it. I mean, if he canceled it, or like if he only bought one CV, that's like bad, but at least you got 100 points worth extra units, right? So you can live with it. But this is just this is just it's not that is really annoying. I mean, it didn't really cost him the game at all, I think, because nothing happened here, but it's still very frustrating. He really went quite heavy in this helo opener, and that's why he had such little forces here. Interesting position for the Stormer. At first I thought like, holy shit, is that an ANETS? One-shotting my Vidra? But it was just side armor, and it only has one side armor. It was my birthday too last year, November. Ha ha ha. I guess he realized once he bought these units, and I guess when I had the MI4 here. This is, again, main issue with this is honestly the autonomy. Things you hate to see. It. Oh, he had another SPS for him. Okay, that fucked the thing. Oh, and he moved the Stormer down there. Damn, he's really liberal with his Stormers. Yeah, the Jelly 2 didn't have nearly as much of an effect as he hoped, because by the time he got it, the bigger issue was not even my tanks here, it was really the town, and getting rid of Le Caperota in this town. Lynxes are great for that, but my Iglas kept that in check, or kept those in check. Wow, I got the snap down to 1 HP with the fire precision of the grenade launchers. At a lot he didn't really capitalize on. I wouldn't say so. I mean, sure he had this position, but it's hard to. Obviously, in hindsight, he probably could have made a move into Alpha and been successful. Maybe, whether it's only in the short, but also in the long run, is a different thing. But he had so little here that while looking at this from the replay perspective, sure, a good chance he could have made it work, especially if he brought Lynxes over, because I had no AA. However, you have to also see the risk. If he does it with the little forces he has, and it doesn't work, then he also loses Delta. Assuming I try to counter push, which there's a good chance. So I think he didn't want to take that risk, which I can understand. Meow, 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 feed me. What the fuck? Is this some fucking spam bot? I really didn't get it. That actually annoys me a bit. Oh, funny little thing. This was on reverse and got detracked. However, even though it's detracked, it still had a reverse command, meaning it still counts as being on the move, which is why it didn't fire on its own. It only now started firing because he gave it a stop command or an attack move command, anything like that. So yes, it's a fancy little thing. It's the same thing with when your CV is detracked in a zone, but it still has a move command. It won't cap the zone until you press stop, even though it's standing still. Kinda stupid, but also kinda funny. What are his other CVs? Probably infantry CV? He only put on Iltis. Don't tell me you only have an Iltis as your CVs. Maybe as a chief that didn't want to spend the points. But yeah, it was also very early CV here. There's a Jelly too, but doesn't give him this town back, and losing this town is incredibly annoying. Why you always occupy score but you don't play? Oh, you mean destruction? because destruction is... Yeah, destruction sucks. Destruction makes you play a lot more defensive, gives you bad habits, and conquest forces you to play aggressive and maneuver more. It is just also it's the more competitive playstyle, and a lot more... Most good players play conquest and not destruction as well. Upvetted Jelly too? Or did he get veterancy? I'm not sure. Oh, I sideshot him with the Cobra. That's why... Oh, I was like, damn, these cluster planes got it down, killed it from 6 HP. No, it was 1 fucking HP, I didn't even realize. I did find it very hilarious that it's T64BM. I mean, you can play whatever you want. If you have more fun playing destruction, fine by me, I have no problem with that. I'm not telling you what to play, but I'm telling you why I play this mode and not destruction. Okay, let's take another look at this deck. I mean, as fun as the cluster plane is, it doesn't really substitute a proper anti-tank lane. I mean, honestly, one of our main grabs is supply drugs. Let's get a 20-point supply drug in here. In fact, I think Red 4 has only one 20-point supply drug, right? I think that's the only one. Personally, these are my favorite ones, at least when you have a FOB. When you don't have a FOB, I prefer the 30-point ones. Those are always my go-to if I have access to. BMP1 is fun and all, however... Let's use something different. Nah, let's keep it, whatever. It's just CVs. Right, the 45-point FAB has increased availability, 6 per card, not 5. Also, for some fucking reason, those are the only supply drugs that appear above the FOBs. If you look, first, it's always CVs, right? CV, 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 CV. Yugoslav supply drugs, all the FOBs, every other supply unit. Even the... I don't get it. VJ 70 command? Let's just keep this, it's whatever. Let's switch something out. Honestly, the Guasaka is not that horrible, but someone else with rocket artillery. What should hold on, the Chinese? Yeah, let's use this. I wanna use this. Let's take these. They're not really good, honestly, but I wanna use them. I think I want 1 downwetted. Hey Putin, if you're watching, 2 downwetted or 1 upwetted? What do you think? Or should I use the Jeep at a truck? But I only get 2 hardened. I think the veterancy is kind of nice. I'm gonna keep the Igla, don't worry. I'm gonna keep the AA, but I wanna keep something, change something with the RM70 smoke grenade. I wanna use this. I haven't used this since beta, basically, or since it lost its HE power, or got it nerfed to 1, which is basically worthless. Also, just get rid of 1 plane so we have more AP somewhere else. So I can get something. You know what? Since you asked, let's get smoke MLRS. Let's get a German one because I'm German. 2 downwetted. Okay, thank you. So we still have some smoke access. Yeah, it can fire 2 salvos. I know. But it's also nice to have that I don't always have to run back to the farm. Should we use this in conjunction with this thing here? Twice the accuracy and a significantly higher suppression. No smoke would be sick gameplay. That's a good point. No access to no smoke. I don't think there's any fancy healers. Maybe we do put back the 4th plane, honestly. And get rid of the RM70. Sure, okay. You know what? Let's do it. No smoke. BM21 grads. Okay, yes, we don't use smoke, but we use BM21s. Hold up, do they have different availability? They don't. Okay, let's use the BM21 in cut. It's already party time, boys. It's already party time. What the fuck is wrong with you, Balance? Taliban deck would be funny. Haha. I already did a militia only training game against Greyhounds. Probably need a better anti-tank plane, yes. Holy shit, this is it's a bit too depressing. North MiG-20. No, the North Korean MiG-21 is just. It comes at 2. Well, it comes at 2. This one, even the 65 points. 2. Downwetted. 2. You get 2 65 points, absolute dogshit 80 champagnes. Downwetted. You know, if you get like 2 or maybe. Okay, if you got 3 on Elite. This one might not be absolutely horrible. It would still be bad. Like 30% base accuracy is absolute dogshit. Even on Elite. But like 1 on Elite? Hell no. Hell no. Downwetted. No. MiG-27. 1 this isn't meant to be full of memes, although I guess at this point I already went too far. I guess this is a special kind of deck game. This is... Hold up, how does this hold up against a Q5? For 5 points more you get more... Why have I been using the Q5, man? You're faster, you have more ECM, get 50% more bombs. Sure, you lose the AA missiles, but... Yeah, dude. Let's use the BN. It's not an ATGM plane, but... you only get 2. Okay, that... Yeah. You know what, let's use the MiG-27 down by that. It's not really the most extraordinary unit, but let's just change things up, alright? Alright, this is an amazing plane type. Amazing plane type. Maybe we should... trained... it's not a big difference. To take the fucking aura too. No, that's too... That's too normie. I hate saying that. I hate saying that word. I hate it. Should we use like, it has less range than most tanks that you'll see. Nobody uses it? That's wrong. A lot of people use it. Check 30 points bombers. Yes, actually, I used it for the first 2 matches today. Wheeled polo? Maybe. Should I use a wheeled polo? Let's replace the Storm. It's not been going too well, honestly. And most of the time I only call out for memes. PTC maybe? Or the Musti. What? How does the Musti? I think the Musti has more EP than the Chinese thing, right? It does. Let's play the Musti. Let's use the Musti. No, I want Musti. Sure. Let's try this out for size. Try this on for size. Any tank changes? I wanna use I want to use a T64A. Am I allowed to replace a T55A Igman with it? A1 Igman? AI Igman? Because if I replace the T80B, I'm too little on heavy hitting tanks. DLC pay to win. Come on. Come on. This isn't. Come on. This isn't pay to win. This isn't pay to win. Yes, please. Alright. It isn't horrible, but yeah. T72A. No, T72A is I'm lieutenant now, by the way. Charioteer. No, Charioteer is very often seen as well. Like, I try to not use units you see all the time. I try to use some more. They don't have to be fancy, but like units that you just don't see very often, for one reason or another. Sometimes it's because they're bad, and if they're really bad, I don't use them. But if they're not, horrible, I'm like, sure, let's give it a try. And Charioteers, they are great. They are very great units, a very good fire support. And also can deal with IVs pretty well at close-ish ranges. Even at maximum range, they're pretty good. SC100, maybe. Jack Norris. I remember, I recognize the name. He's playing Red 4 as well. Alright. What's the range? No, not very good. Also, they don't have a long aim time. Wow, what an asshole. Yes, all T64s, all T72s, and all T80s have autoloaders. That is correct. T64A, it's just 11 front armor. It gets one shot by Eric's. It gets one shot by Divert 2A1s in forest ranges because you only need 29 AP. So it's by no means horrible, like 50.9 RPM high. It's very great for dealing with IVs. If it had medium optics, honestly, it would be great. Outside of that, I feel like the T72A is just most of the time a better choice. It has the 13 armor, it has medium optics, so it can spot on its own like flanks and stuff, But again, it's not a bad unit, but just I feel like outclassed by something else, But it doesn't mean it's a bad unit. And that's the whole point of like these decks, Of course, this is kind of a meme. Let's be real, it's always this, But like, same with the Igla, it's not bad at all. Even the Ponge too for this price. Although the HQ61 in most cases is better. I'm not ready yet at all, but thanks for waiting. Let's hope we don't lose this to an AA, Maybe I should use a ground CV, but I'm gonna start with the Saber, I think, because I can. Let's get 2 of these. They also can at least somewhat deal with like vehicles if it comes down to it, so it's not all too bad. Let's get a BM with like 2 A's. Get you. Ooh, honestly, no, I can't even drive down the whole map because of its autonomy. Let's get like some of you here. Let's get like one of you, some of you. We want something with the left side as well. Let's open with a polo as well. Just get one of you for the left side, that's all. I guess I'm ready. I don't even know what this opener is, but okay. Yeah, also I think I'll try it. No, I don't think I should send the monkey down the road because it'll get killed this early on. I can try to do it later on, but not for now. There's not even the point in trying to sneak around the scout, honestly. Let's get it done there. Because I don't even have any artillery to like punish him, Or like to like not punish him, but do anything against him. Don't forget our polo. Can I get a hashtag Oh my god. What the fuck? It doesn't sound like balance at all. It sounds like fucking Dirty D. That's a CV, potentially. That's a... Is that a Hera? Probably a Hera. It has guns and it's a Gazelle. Get into the fucking building. It is a Hera. It's an MI8. Let's see how well you do against an MI8. It has big size. Oh my god, you got murdered! You got absolutely fucking murdered, dude. No, don't kill the monk here. You're gonna one-shot it. Look at this. Hell yeah, brother. Alright, let's buy this because we can. No, he has an M84 here. It's cheating. I won't send some Italy army assist you. No, I don't think I'll need it. Oh, what am I doing? Why am I having it stand still there? Oh, this was... I didn't get the buff, unfortunately. That's his M84A. Those are two M84As. Oh, he smoked from my infantry. How very nice of him. Oh my god. No! And you're gonna potentially die to the... that's not good. Let's see what this napalm can do. Oh, he has them separated too hard. If in case I forget, tell me to watch the replay to see how much the PHC set did this game. I got it worried, so that's great, right? Turn you off. Internal ammo explosion. This is fucking War Thunder, dude. World of Tanks. Or both. God, this is fucking wrecking the M60P. Never mind. Ammo internal explosion. Honestly, fire in there. And get another one. And get supplies. And get base defense. Raz is fighting. I wish I had this like in like tournament matches and all that, dude. Imagine, just imagine, man. I don't know why I told you to move up that far. I think I wanted you to... Oh, he has another MA4 in there, huh? I guess... Oh no, I guess it's the same one from earlier and I didn't get him. I thought I got it, but I guess I didn't. Ooh, watch out. And next, let's get the BM21. Actually, it's wait with you. Get the BM21. Okay, oh, that's both infantry actually. Ah, shit, I don't have anything to spot anymore. They are the proletary. No, they're dead. Let's get 2 new ones already and just... No, this is not good. No, this is not good. Those are just base proletary. Okay, that's not that bad, but still not very wanted. Stop having line of sight to my Igla. He fucking got it. Garbage man Yutka because I've only one side armor. This is why sometimes you don't want to attack move. He gets line of sight, stands still, aims, and then immediately loses line of sight again. I mean, of course, it still worked out for him. It doesn't always have to. And I think I have to try a bit harder here. Actually get more tanks. Oh no, you're not in range for this. Let's also get some AA. Gallop, no! This is honestly not looking good for us at all. But we still have a lot of RT, so... It's something, right? Don't you dare kill my Igla with your infantry. Keep line of sight. Oh my god, this is so funny. Holy shit. Like legit funny. Ah, lost line of sight. Those have 1 front armor and 10 HP. Go fire at me with the M84A. I know you have it there. And it's still... Right, he has his. You know what? Sure, let's get 2 Pongays. What does he still have in there? He had a buff there, but I'm not sure if it still has it. But given that he enforced this. Oh, you're not reloaded yet. Whatever. Okay, let's get like a recon thing here. So infantry for mid. New supply trucks are already on the way. Oh, did you fucking sideshot me there? Oh, don't fucking... Oh my god, dude. I look away for 1 fucking second. Fucking kidding me. Let's get 264 Ace. Maybe they can do something in close range against that. But honestly, it's probably the bad choice because at very close range I get just 1 shot. If they can spot something. Ah. MS-17, Low veterancy, could be infantry CV. Probably is infantry CV. Oh no, 80 gems maybe. We has 2 M84As there, huh? Stabilization functioning, very cool. Sideshot them. Oh my god, this could be. I don't have any smoke to close the distance. I set this aflame. No, don't get wrecked by the Greyhound there. He still has 80 gems in there. Or like they're not empty yet, I guess. Is what I mean. Honestly, the hot is not the best thing because the flames are gonna make it like get and lose line of sight and just waste the waste the missiles. Let's use it for this side here. Oh, this is big size, right? Yes. Are you kidding me? 4 misses? You're not panicked or anything. Come on, Pongays. 1 hit, I can live with that. If only you were still 10 HE, like in the beta. Wouldn't that be glorious? Wouldn't that be glorious? You're not reloaded yet. Oh, they're out of fucking ridiculous rifle rounds. It's a super gallop. Let's wait until we're 200 points and we could try to go for it. It's the hot. Or maybe we can bait him over our AA, that helps. Oh hey Nick, what's going on? I haven't been looking at chat at all in the past few minutes. Did I buy a CV? No, I did not. Okay. What the fuck is wrong with this dude? Oh god, those are three. I said 3 M94As. He's quite low on those. Oh, that's line of sight. Okay, let's go for the supply truck. Oh no, I'm gonna get stunned. What? I just had a Greyhound fight, but no! Oh, he had several bombs there, huh? I'm gonna I'm gonna run out of FOB soon. That's what I'm trying to say here. Did I get the 84A? I don't think I did. Oh, I lost it to infantry there. What a buff. Let's get a monkey on here. Ooh, you're a bit too far up there for my taste. You're not quite reloaded yet. You need one hit and the Greyhound is dead. I believe in you. You missed. No, and now don't move up, please. Then don't get killed by this HM. And don't get killed by the Super Gallop. Super Gallop is dead. Did I? Okay, I did get the CV here. And you should be able to deal with it, Greyhound. Thank you. I honestly forgot that I actually gave them the command to do that. It's a new super gallop. If I kill it, he has none left. That's a tank. M84A of some sorts, most likely. T72 CV. Sure, let's go for it, even if we die. My Pong guy has no 3 HP. I mean, something, I guess. Don't do that. Igla, we need Igla. Oh my god! It shot it. It's empty. It's fucking empty. The infantry CVs, that probably has an infantry CVs like in one of these bushes there. More T64As, let's get like another bite right here. Oh, there's 84As. Oh, I got a free shot off here, that's always nice. And there's a CV. Oh, see, T64A one shot. Although I don't remember if it was damaged, to be honest. It could have been. And a dead M84A. I nearly called it T84A. What the hell's wrong with me? Supply drive for you. I killed it. You saw the thing that my MLRS. Oh no, stay there. Actually, I didn't. That's honestly that's fine. It's not gonna do anything anyways because he has to hit us here, and I can't even shoot at the spawn with anything. But it should hopefully spot planes coming in early. Like a T80B here. And some infantry to push. No, he has a... Oh, I lost a Vitra here as well. Don't sideshot me. Thank you. No. Oh, it's too late now. Sure. Like, even though there are only 2 men, they still have quite a DPS. Quite a DPS? Quite some DPS, I guess, is probably the way to phrase it. But now we're looking good again. Get you over there. Bob is nearly empty. Set this on flame again. Oh, right. I spot the plane. Oh, unlucky. Whatever. Monkey didn't even do much. Truly a literary genius. Uh-huh. I'm gonna risk it. Come on, I believe in you. Why is oh ooh, don't get don't. Yes, Vidra, you did it. You did it. Oh no, I know what we have to do. No. Oh, you shouldn't have done it, Vidra. You shouldn't have done that. Also, you get into the fucking zone. Otherwise, I'm gonna be angry. Very angry. No! Oh, there it is again. Wrong spawn, I believe. Honestly, it's got a 4 stack. You missed. You also missed. I can't believe we've done this. Oh, he countercapped. I mean, he has the L19 behind, but honestly, I don't care, because now I got his last anti-tank plane, unless he also runs the Orao. You're dead, yeah. No, I wanted to buy the MiG-27, whatever, now I have 2 sabers. Those are 4 M84As. He actually split them. Wow. I hope it was because one of them was damaged. Because otherwise I'm angry. It wasn't. What a fucking asshole. That's what you get for fucking splitting. Wow. Actually disgusted. I mean, it's fucking sabers with like garbage as rocket pods. Yeah, that's what you get. Get fucking shit on by reversing T64BM on 4 HP. That's what you fucking get for splitting. Oh no. I lost line of sight last second. Like, Yeah, whatever. He moved rather. It's the actual issue there. Ha, but I got this buff, bitch. Oh shit, we need to fucking tick. We need to fucking tick. We need to tick harder. Or tick it all rather. It's just some water, but those are MI-17s. Oh no 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 no. Don't die. Don't die. Don't die. Watch the Saber go. Oh, I didn't even have a chance. Oh fuck. Where did my Lecker Brota go? I don't even remember them dying. Oh, my phone was empty. That's a T-72. Oh my god. Oh no. That was just bad micro on my part. Why don't you just get out there and tank those rocket pod shots? So these Hydras can fast move down there, maybe get a CP or something. It'd be hilarious. I see you. I guess the rocket pod's out of everything. Welcome from my outfit. Honestly, I wasn't reading anything. I wasn't reading anything you wrote in balance. Never M1T. Interesting. Not my... Get shit on by fucking MiG-27. I think I only need one PH then. For the flames. That's the main thing I want here. It's a bomber. Bomber? He actually got me. What a joke. Oh, it's just attack move here. Not quite, not yet, not yet. Attack move, attack move. Oh my god, they both missed. There you go. I have no Iglas left to call him. Also first. There you go. Oh my, I didn't realize it would be so close. Let's get a hind. Ah shit, that's horrible. Well, I killed the CV there as well, now I'm leading. Should be enough for the win. Ah, there we go. GG. Oh my god, dude. Take a look at this. 3 headers. He did use a lot of them. Look at this BM though. 484 ace. $21 cred, got the CV. 64A. The saber is a fun thing. The biggest disadvantage about the saber compared to like other helo divers is that it won't fire its missiles on a flyby. It always has to effectively do something like a gun run. That means that if you don't spot the helos beforehand, or you don't constantly spot them, it's gonna be tough to like actually shoot at them. And if you have, especially when it comes to like helo hunting that you don't spot around the flank, right? If there's a helo flying and you're flying with the Lazur or something, and you spot it like 2,000, 3,000 meters before you would be in range, or just at your maximum range, then you will fire off your missiles. With the saber, it most likely won't be able to gun run, because then it has to turn to get an angle, and then you lose sight again, and it's you know, yeah, endless cycle of that. This is probably the biggest disadvantage of this plane. Other than that, it's not really that horrible, like no joke. And it's consistent. If it gets, but the problem is just you have to get it to fire, right? I don't even know this song. Let's just run this again like last time. Okay, let's take a look at the replay. It was probably my last game for the stream, since this is purely for that game. Okay. Well, let me put up chat. Let me actually hold up. Let me quickly catch up on what chat was talking the whole time. It was one of those games where I just didn't have the time. Oh my god, what was Nick crying about? Good evening, Res. Nick the Sick, how are you? Kakda, man. The problem with the napalm launchers is I believe they don't. By the way, did I just say by the way like 10 times in a row or what? Oh no, you're making fun of violence. Anyways, the problem with the napalm launchers is if they kill something, they most likely won't show up in the kill feed, I believe, because stationary napalm doesn't show up for a unit's kills. Only the impact of 1 HE, if that killed something, then it would show up. I'm just mostly curious about the effect of it. Unfortunately, those musties never got a chance. Nearly got the buff. It didn't bother these. I guess it kept it worried for... Oh, it got it shaken. Okay, it did something. It did something. If you play destruction, it shows if you kill something. Does it also, like, this is a genuine question because I don't know. Does it also show kills of units that die in napalm that is there? Like, if an infantry squad is now standing in this fire and dies, does it show up as a kill in destruction? I'm genuinely curious. Like if a Buratino kills something with its impact rocket, then yeah, it does. But what about a stationary napalm? I got it down. I panicked. M84A, bitch. I did it. That's right. I did it. Who do you think you are? I am. Such a good meme. It shows. Okay. Yeah, if it shows for infantry, it also will for vehicles. If this is red unspec, you could just take a Buratino. That's not the point, Nick. It's not the point. Dude, the sabers are so fun. When are you gonna make a deck based around the Lara 160? Sorry for that. Oh, nice. The napalm did literally nothing. So I did, again, didn't notice. I did kill the buff here with something. Maybe the Vidra, since it did vet up. Could be the T64 or the Vidra, of course. Napalm scared balanced, right? Buratino is an interesting pick. Buratino is a smooth brain pick. PH70 is the galaxy brain pick. 4 missed missiles at 68% chance. What a joke, dude. That's like what? It's like roughly. It's like. It is like a. Something like 0.32 times 0.32 times 0.32 times 0.32. Yeah, it's a 1% chance. 1.04% chance that 4 missiles, those 4 Iglas missed that helo. What a joke, dude. Also, very nice CV position by him. He was also very paranoid, like 2 headers and shit. Always had something near CVs and stuff. Also, those Vidras actually the Malyutkas actually did some nice work here. Probably could have micro diesel them a lot better, and then it would. No effect, he just avoided them. Probably could have done microdos Vidras a lot better. Harsh slash they did the math. Hey, don't. Poggies, it's poggers. Don't make fun of poggers, dude. It's not very pog. Can I have my wrench back, please? No. Look at this napalm. Worrying 1 tank. Amazing. Vidra failing to kill the bow. I believe out of all the Vidras, the 20.1 runs out of ammo the quickest if firing constantly, and the 15.1s can fire for the longest amount of time. But they all have a somewhat low amount, or a pretty low amount of ammo for the autocannons compared to stuff like KFVs, Mother ones, etc. Doesn't mean they're bad, of course. Yeah, but you see, Nick, if I use a Buratino as smoke, I'm gonna stun my own tanks. If I use this napalm as smoke, I'm not gonna stun my tanks. This is Galaxy Brain. Bitch. But I mean, just denying this force was honestly somewhat helpful. Not really crazy, since I never really did anything with the fact until the very end. But not useless, I think. T64s were kind of okay. Not really great, but not bad anyways. Again, they get just absolutely murdered by M84As. And if you're up against Eurocore or something, they get one-shot by Eric's, one-shot by Padobranzi, of which I didn't see a single one. Does he not use Padobranzi? If so, very interesting. He was not playing mech or anything either, so he was playing unspec for sure. I feel like either he ran out of infantry, or he desperately wanted those MI-17s and some fast infantry. He did not run out of infantry. Nearly lost that T64 BM like an idiot. Oh my god, now I did so. Now this is artillery. Only costs, whoops, 30, 205 points for this effect, which is the same effect done by 5 Buratino rockets. Oh my god. Or one Flamen strike. Raz is the worst power bottom I've ever seen. What the fuck? Are you okay? Oh, I didn't realize he had that. I think, was it the Orao? It looked like the Orao, not the MiG-20. Oh, it was a MiG-29 bomber, right? Yeah, napalm. He just fucking broke through. Forced this one out. If he had the guns turned on, he could have won. He could have killed all of this, I think. If Mike could have been and paid attention. He was slow. I guess he would have been one-shot by my T-64A there. So probably a bit too dangerous. Alright, that concludes Deck Game Episode 2 live. Yeah. I think this is an interesting format. I think it's better than just adjusting a single unit after each game. I think that's takes way too long, and it's just very boring after a while. Yeah, but I think the other thing is just using unspec in this. I think I will not use another unspec deck, because then you have too much choice, maybe. If that makes any sense. Kind of somewhat invalidates other coalitions, although you still don't have access to the prototype, so maybe not that much. But anyways. Yeah. Hope you enjoyed the stream. Let's see what's it looking like? 69 viewers, nice. 72 now. 68. Oh yeah. If you have any more questions or want to ask anything, let me know. Monkey was disappointing. Yes and no. I did get it like deep both times, but the thing is, I can't really take advantage of any like base. What would I get of knowing where he had his base CV? What did I get of knowing where he had the second spawn CV on the Nuclear Winter is Coming game, right? I don't have any great bombers or bombers at all, and I don't have any long range sniping artillery or anything. But yeah, it's not really amazing, but I don't think it's really horrible. It's just that my deck couldn't really capitalize on what the monkey was doing. And for front line sneaky spotting, I had sniper squads. If I wasn't a broke boy, I'd donate. Honestly, no, it's all good. You can pay in other ways. Just stretch your... No, I'm just kidding. It's all good. Similar in role to sniper teams, yeah. Though the speed is nice. Try exceptional recon in the future. Exceptional recon on ground units is just categorically bad. Except for maybe the prototype Vitra, that's probably fine. But other than that, it's just categorically bad on ground units. You get $5 eventually. Oh, don't worry about it. It's all good. Nobody is forced or anything at all to donate. But yeah, this is fine. It's like a kind of like a Bradley, but obviously only the 17 AP wide low amount of autocannon, 3 front and 1 side armor. But I think it's the only viable ground exceptional optics recon, in my opinion. But yeah, hope you enjoyed it, and I'll hopefully see you next time.